back with another flipping related video. I hope you guys enjoy. Flipping PCs until I buy a house. Episode 10.5. Yeah, 10.5. All I have to do is just prep some PC parts for some flips, clean them up, and I just thought I'd bring you guys along. Thank you to Super CDK for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are building and flipping PCs just like me, then you need some cheap Windows keys. Head to their website, link down below, find your desired Windows key, and make sure to use that discount code SPLA to save on that sweet cheddar. Thank you Super CDK once again, and let's get to cleaning these PC parts. The main part is the GPU. I picked it up a while ago in a bundle deal with a CPU. I never got any footage, but here we are. Oh well. It is an Asus Dual RTX 2060. The guy had it listed for $200 cash, and he also had a Ryzen 5 2600 CPU listed for 80 bucks. I messaged him and offered him a bundle price of $250, which isn't terrible, but it isn't the best, and the GPU is also not that dirty, but he said he used it for about 3 years, so it definitely still needs a clean. Here's everything I use to clean my PC parts, just so you guys kind of know what I use, and also everything will be linked down below. First thing up is just this little electric screwdriver. I used it many times in the past. It's just called a Wow Stick. And it also comes with a lot of interchangeable bits, and it's just super nice to have when you're working with smaller parts like graphics cards and you just have smaller screws. But also a bigger, just normal Phillips head screwdriver works perfectly fine too if that's all you have, but definitely recommend a little electric screwdriver. Also have this little screw tray. When you get some screws, put them in here. It's magnetic, it holds on to them, so you don't have to worry about them just blowing away or anything. There's actually one on the bottom of it, but yeah, it just sticks in there, bam. The Wow Stick actually comes with a little screw pad, but these are nice to have as well. And of course, when you're cleaning PC parts, it's going to be dusty, especially if they're a bit older, so I have an electric air duster instead of having to reuse those canned ones because the price of those add up, and this one I just picked up for 20 bucks, and it's lasted forever. But yeah, definitely get an electric air duster. Of course, you're going to need some fresh thermal paste. This isn't the one I actually use. I actually need to order some more. This is just from some Vetro coolers, but this will work just fine. But yeah, you're going to need new thermal paste. And last but not least, I use alcohol wipes, but of course you can just use some rag and water, but I definitely recommend alcohol for cleaning your parts. At least 70% isopropyl alcohol will work just fine. As long as you just let it completely dry, you will be a-okay. And I bought these in a huge pack on Amazon, and they've worked great. But yeah, let's just start taking this apart. So this GPU actually has a backplate on first, and then I have more screws that are holding the PCB to the cooler. Alright, let's see if it just pulls right apart. Oh, yeah, it sure does. Always be careful of the wires when you're pulling apart a graphics card. You definitely don't want to break any of those. Okay, well, the fan shroud, just the fans came off, but the actual cooling did not. So let's just see if... Oh, there we go. Yeah, honestly, for 3 years of usage like this guy said he used it for, the thermal pads, they look brand new, and that thermal paste, let's see. I mean, yeah, the thermal paste is crusty, but those thermal pads are in great condition, and there's not that much dust. I mean, there's a little bit in these little fin stacks you can maybe see. Also, there's all the dust that's kind of built up behind the fans, right on that shroud there, but... Alrighty, the graphics card is done, just giving it a final wipe down. Like I said, it wasn't completely dirty, but now it's like brand new and ready for a flip. As I said, I also got that Ryzen 5 2600 CPU, which came with one of those Wraith like Prism coolers, one with the RGB. But I also forgot, I have this motherboard combo here from forever ago. It is an i5 9400F, which is not the best 6-core CPU, but it is by no means terrible, and it came bundled with a Gigabyte B365M DS3H Wi-Fi motherboard and some Corsair RAM, but I already used the RAM a while ago when I first got the deal. The motherboard has 4 DIMM slots and an M.2 slot and Wi-Fi, which is really nice to see, but sadly, no I/O shield. Let's start putting some builds together, or at least piecing them together. I'm gonna let you guys choose in the comments down below, what CPU should I pair with that 2060? The Ryzen 5 or the i5 9400F or save it for something a little bit more high end? Let me know what you think down below. I already have the power supply for these builds. Well, one. I got this power supply a while ago. It was actually the same day that I picked up that 2060 deal. I paid about $10 to $15. I can't really remember though. Anyways, I'm gonna order brand new storage drives, 2 500GB M.2 SSDs, look for cases and everything else I need, but I will save that for the next actual flipping video where I put these builds together and we flip 2 PCs at once. Also, I am getting rid of my PC. Yeah, I'm saying goodbye to all the RGB. So that being said, I now have, well not now, I will in the future once I transition my case, I'll have a nice case with a bunch of RGB for a flip. Question for you guys, do you either want to see the i5-9400F in that nice Lee & Lee case, or the Ryzen 5 2600, or something a bit more high end? Just let me know what you think down below. Smash the like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you loved it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!